All right, I'm gonna try my best here because it's raining. Yeah, it's already. But yeah, man, like I said, this is a way of life, bro. This is what folks don't want to comprehend and understand. And if the rain would ever hold up, I wanted to talk about the waffles. Christina and I were talking about it already. But this is a way of life, bro. Like real talk. Like this is a real way of life. Like y'all ain't never gonna get it because you don't want to listen and understand. And it's just crazy because now they don't really have a choice, right? You notice that? That's how God works. When you don't want to listen, God not gonna give you a choice but to listen, and God gonna teach you your lesson. I done told you. We, Christina and I just talked about it earlier. Like, did I not tell you what's going on? Did I not tell you what it was gonna be? All right, come on, bro. Let's talk about the facts today, huh? We got the penguin over here. He entitled as it gets, right? Most of these people, they ain't even from here. They're not from here. They're not from America. They're not from this country. But y'all get benefits from the government. Y'all get everything handed to you on a silver platter. That is my only mission, is to stand up other than preaching the word of God and telling the truth about God. But my mission is to stand up for what's right and say the truth that we were given an unfair shake out the gate. That's a fact. And I didn't do what these other groups do. I never pulled no fake cards or whined to complain. I got up off my you know what y'all won't do, and I went hard. And I worked hard with way less opportunity. I'm underpaid, way underpaid. And I still put my all into something. And hell, it's working. You know what I mean? Like real talk. That's the thing, man. Everybody wants to talk, but like you be talking, and then one day I just leave y'all behind. And that's what just happened. I just left y'all behind. We working on the next check. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my money. I'm gonna look at these bikes real quick. Give me 1 second. But yeah, that's what I mean, son. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. Like, every day it be the same attitude. Every day it be the same thing. Like right now, I'm trying to look at this thing, and everybody preoccupied with what they doing and acting like they busy, but yet all the stuff that you sell is junk. Let's get real. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't right, man. And when people don't want to do things right, it's all good until it starts affecting others. All my problems come from other people and the things that they doing, and quite frankly, the things that they doing that are illegal. All of them, like these underground illegal organizations that I stand up to. If they wasn't talking to me how they was talking, I'd be in a good mood. We asked for people to do their job for years. Okay. At some point, you don't have a choice but to take matters into your own hands. And that's the truth. And they do it on purpose because what is that called? Right. Y'all want to walk people into, failure. Y'all want to create a system where it's impossible to succeed. There is no option, okay, but to stand up for yourself. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. Here in America, there is no option but to stand up to this system. We're not going to let this system play games with us. I don't care what part of this system it is. I don't care who it is or what it is. You understand? We're going to stand up to all of you. You know, look at this one driving a Mercedes. Mercedes cost about 2,500. They some of the cheapest cars in existence. I own one as we speak. I haven't even talked to the guy. I got to see when we get our money if I'm able to pick it up, if he has it, if I can even find where he's at. I haven't talked to him in years. Okay, and he's got his whole own business and everything. So my whole point is, all y'all, just like out here, people is preoccupied with what they got going on. All y'all worry about is yourself. And this has to be talked about because it's totally relevant and it's reality. Like I said, look at the Penguin. Penguin, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing special, brother. We live better than you, look better than you. We out here getting this money. I succeeded where you failed. Y'all can feel any way you want about it. What are you going to do about it, though? Nothing. Right. You wanted to make a career on YouTube, and I did. You know why? Because I'm not entitled like you. All that free food you get, all that people providing for you, like Ruby Jimmy, all y'all. Feel me? I have to wait a minute and bear with me while I deal with this phone because of the rain. But y'all funny. Y'all want to take everything and change it into something else. It's called saying the truth. The people who are complaining and whining is y'all, and y'all got no excuse. That's all they do, complain and whine. But you have every opportunity handed to you on a silver platter. How would that make sense? Nah, it's the truth, bro. This is our country. Like, how dare a government sit here and not serve our best interest and serve y'all's? No one wants to talk about that, huh? I will. Y'all ain't got the courage to stand up and say what need to be said and stand up to all these folks in front of them? I will. No problem. I'll leave that to me. Real talk. Leave that to Beaver, buddy. Y'all funny, man. Like, real talk. Now, we all trying to make it, bro. And y'all got a system set up for us to fail. Like I said, just like if I go into a business, they should be attentive. They ain't that busy. They ain't doing nothing selling junk. Real talk. They trying to sell another bike, another GMC Denali, and the tire messed up. I just looked at it for $80. Like, the only way I'd buy that is if like you come down to 50. But if y'all want to send me some money, we can make another purchase because it looked like a bat pod. It's got a different design. It's another GMC Denali, but I'd have to figure out the deal with the tire, and they'd have to put some air in it, and I'd have to make sure that it actually works and see what's up. Because every bike that they sell at that place is defective. That's crazy to me. That's literally not the definition of business. Like, that's literally illegal, bro. You can't just do business and govern and decide business, right, and do it all legally the wrong way and sell junk. You cannot do that. So, like I said, I don't know how many business establishments I'll have to expose, and I'm literally trying to hold back and take it easy because I'm generally cool with the people there. But this is getting ridiculous, bro. I mean, it's getting to the point that I can't do what I need to do because of y'all's lack of know-how. If you're selling bicycles and you're selling these things and these resources I need, you need to have them up to snuff. As a business, the money that you're pulling in, you're not supposed to just keep to yourself or only pump back into your business for your purpose and your selfishness, right? Hold up. You're supposed to be taking that capital and putting it into making sure that the products that you sell are right before you sell them. And if not, it can result in a lawsuit, which I already have grounds for because of what happened with the last bicycle, remember? Yep. And I still buy from them and still get bikes and fix them up myself like I did with that GMC Denali because I'm that tough. So I already got one, but like I said, it needs inner tubes. That's the point of why we try to buy them because they're supposed to be like brand new. Whether they used or not is irrelevant. You can't just sell defective stuff, bro. No, you can't. That's not how it works. I don't care if it's a pawn shop. I don't care what business it is. You're supposed to have that stuff right. So see, people don't want to do their job. This is how they do things in the valley. And then they wonder why people talk about them the way they do. I'm gonna expose all y'all and everything down here. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm everybody's worst nightmare, bro. I ain't taking it easy on nothing. We tried being nice. It ain't right, man. It ain't right. It's just like the Whoppers, like I was talking to Christina about it today. It's totally wrong, bro. I talked to you. I told you what it is. Y'all want to run to God and complain. God is not on your side, bro. How much more he got to show you this? Like I told you, you ain't with God. I am. Yeah, now the chickens are coming home to roost. Yeah, now Shelly's on camera crying and whining, having a hissy fit tantrum. Y'all grown adults, bro. Why not act like it? Talking about, oh, this every day is a complaining because that's what they created. People in America, y'all ain't Americans. They created these fake Americans here to whine and complain. Listen to every word I'm saying, because it's a fact. Instead of getting up and working, there's plenty of jobs around you. You in Middle America, you got no excuse. You beg to make a living. You beg to get a patch of grass that's unlivable. You beg to get a camper that you did not buy and you don't own, and you've never worked ever. You said you worked hard. When? Those are all lies, brother. Proven wrong, incorrect. Now come on this platform and have a discussion. Be a man, brother. You know what I mean? How you gonna expect to succeed but not be a man? You can't succeed if you don't have your pride in your soul, bro. These people are funny, man. Y'all in Babylon right now. That's what America is. It's Babylon. You know what I mean? And it's all coming down. It's the fact. It's all coming down. It's crumbling. Because this system is a joke. That's why. All of it. It's a joke. These corporations are a joke. All y'all just walk in and y'all don't even have money to spend in these businesses. Why don't we get real with ourselves? What do you mean? You know what I mean? Everything they talk about is a lie. Everything they talk about ain't a fact. Everything they talk about is straight whack. You know what I mean? And then they act like they got something to say. Like they gonna place judgment. How? Who is you? Who are any of you? Yeah, I preach my message right in front of y'all. Who is any of you people? Nobody. We run this country. You understand? This is my country. Feel me? Straight up. I run all this. And people is recognizing my authority too because they don't have a choice. Told you I'm your superior, homie. Little homie at that. Feel me? Like I said, these folks don't get it. Do you know what I've been through these past years? It can't get no worse. It can't. Anything is better than this. Anything. Are you serious? They got underground illegal organizations committing crimes every day. You know what I mean? Like that don't have an effect. You can't be serious, little homie. Now, every day of my life is peaceful and happy and beautiful, right? Much to your dismay, which you didn't want. And it always will be. You feel me? I control my life. That's the whole point. Now, I ain't going to let nobody control and manipulate anything within my life. You 100% right. That's something you cannot tolerate. I don't care who it is. No, I don't care who it is. Government, agencies, corrupt departments, people, underground illegal organizations. You don't ever let nobody, mark my words, don't ever let nobody play games and try to control your life and what you got going on. No, you don't do that. No, that ain't being nice. That's being silly. Feel me? They can't even get their own life straight. What the hell they worried about other people for? They a joke. That's what time it is to stand up to all of them. And that's what I've done here. Like I said, this is powerful what I'm doing. Powerful. Beyond powerful. I'm putting these companies out of business. I'm exposing y'all. I'll put out your public names of your companies, your locations, and all that. Yes, I will. What do you mean? I'll get you shut down so quick you won't even know what happened.
Boys, stop it. Don't ever play with me. None of y'all. Feel me? See, that's the difference. Then they don't want to roll up and talk no more. Oh, gee, huh? Right, because I'm going to put all your info out there public and I'm going to get you shut down. You know what I mean? Real talk. I'm going to get y'all arrested for your corruption you committing, for all your crimes. The fact. Hold up. There, look at this nonsense. So, yeah, man. End of the day, bro, I just think it's funny, man. I think people are funny. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, this is what I do for a living. I'm always do it because I superseded the system and I'm sovereign. So they can't do nothing with me. Nothing. They can't ever lock me up. They can't do nothing now because anything they do is only going to benefit me and I'm going to build off of it and alchemize it. You feel me? Like, I already know there's a divine redirection coming because I got kind of a download today. You know, I don't think that's coincidence ever, no matter what, even if it's in a different form. So I'm going to be divinely redirected. You know, I don't know what's coming. I don't know how that's going to happen, but God got me. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll leave it in God's hands because at the end of the day, it's going to have to change everything no matter what, right? Because that's how you graduate to the next level and that's how you build something. See, all these people, they want to look and stare, but they ain't doing nothing. Fact, none of them. They ain't graduating levels in life. They ain't moving forward. They just stay stuck, stagnated, and then they want to hold others back. Crab in the bucket mentality. That's what you get everywhere you go. Every city across America like this. Y'all folks don't know how to ascend, and you don't want to let folks ascend. We ascend and we climbing no matter what. No matter how it look in reality, that don't mean nothing. Like I said, it's a way of life. It's spiritual. It's different. Hold on. So at the end of the day, like I said, let everybody go through the motions in life. I could care less because I'm living for real on a whole different vibration. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm sovereign. I run the whole United States. I run the world for real. I have divine power and I'm your superior. So at the end of the day, we keep on building every day. We move forward. We make moves to build forward. We didn't ask the government for handouts. We didn't ask nobody for handout. We didn't ask nobody for nothing. I knew people was going to start backing me, and that's what we need: consistent support and donations. I'm gonna keep telling y'all until we get it, because until we get that consistent support, I mean, how do you expect to build? I mean, y'all want to have a change in this country, back the person who created that change already. Other than that, if you're not doing that, what are you doing? See, I'm telling you, they got time to keep on looking and staring, but they ain't got time to make a change. That don't make no sense. They all make money, they all work. So why would you not take your money and put it into what's going to utilize it, right? And who's going to utilize it? So who's going to make a real difference in your communities and make a difference in the world? Y'all want to complain about the way things are, but you're the ones keeping it that way. Typical so-called woman behavior, right? Facts. Finish. So, like I said, I could care less what people talking about, man. Anybody, anywhere, anytime, any place. It's irrelevant to me. I could care less what y'all talking about. I'm an outlaw. I'm a vigilante. This is what I do, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I do regardless. And I'm gonna get what's mine. Don't you worry, because I'm gonna take it all. I'm not asking for permission for nothing. I'm getting what I want. Feel me? So, end of the day, it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, I told you, Mr. Walford. I told the Walfords what it was. We offered you to help you. I'm the vessel that God uses. I'm God's son. I'm the son of God for real. And God offered you an offer and said, sign over that land, right? Or have me come out there and help you build it so that we can help feed the homeless out there in Deming, New Mexico. We could have done all that for you. Like I said, I told Christina, like, I don't care what no one says. I want that land. You 100% right. And I'm going to get it. You know how I'm going to get it? Leverage, because you can't keep it, you can't manage it, you can't afford it. So you're not going to have a choice. You're going to have to sell it, and you're going to sell it to me for like $1. I ain't giving you no real money. Don't think you're going to ever get over on me. See, that's what they think. You can't give them a second chance. They think that they can get over on people no matter what because you're nice. They think your kindness is weakness, and you done found out. You feel me? You can't give people like that a second chance. You know, fool me once, shame on me. You let them do it again to you, that's your fault. That's the problem. You know, I'm all about compassion and forgiveness and being with God, and that's the walk we walk. But at some point, some people just got to learn their lesson the hard way. Some folks, you can't give them another chance because they'll do it again to you. You see what I'm saying? Y'all already showed where you stand. You showed your true colors. And when I get my money, y'all ain't getting nothing. Just like down here. You think these people deserve me to bless them? They ain't done nothing but get in my way and give me a hard time, bro, and be unfair. We ain't never had a fair nothing. No outlook, not advantage. We never even had a fair shake. Not in high school down here, not in college, not nowhere. These people all want to hold me back. You understand? And we all know why. So like I said, we going to keep on doing what we doing and exposing the truth. We going to keep on standing up. And it's that simple. It's very real. It don't matter to these folks, right? It matter to me. I'm not them, right? They ain't me. So we ain't the same. It's that simple. You feel me? So like I said, we going to keep on standing up for what's right. We going to keep on doing it. Like I said, right in front of them every day. And like I said, look at them. They got to go to their wage slave job. Ain't talking about nothing. None of them. They ain't doing nothing. But they got time for nonsense and to walk around and judge others, but they ain't doing nothing. So end of the day, man, like I said, it just is what it is, man. That's what I'm saying. Like what y'all have turned all the so-called women into is master manipulators too, who aren't master manipulators and ain't that smart or bright and ain't that good at it. And it's just a joke. And that's what they all try to do. They just try to have fake power and use their power. They think everything is about power. Okay, well then we can make the game like that. Because when I was trying to be nice and be a genuine, pure person, y'all want to all take that for granted and try to take advantage, right? Which is super corny and means you're superficial and you have no worth or self-value. But okay, we can play that game. So now we'll just do everything about power. That's why all I do is make power moves. See the point? I done told these folks who against me on here a long time ago. Remember, I told you, you talk about Kevin Gates and these folks, they're a joke. I said I could do the same exact thing they do on a whole nother level. Now look what I'm doing. And I'm not doing what they doing because they could never walk in my shoes. They didn't never come close to me. I'm a superstar level on a whole nother level. Boy, you can't be serious. I do this for real. You feel me? So, like I said, at the end of the day, brother, I mean, with the Woffords, I mean, you can't be crying and complaining, bro, when reality just came and God taught you your lesson. That's what God do. He teach folks lessons. He gonna keep on doing it. What do you mean? That ain't surprise. That ain't a surprise. That ain't different. You know what I mean? I told you what was gonna happen. Everything I predicted came true, Mr. Wofford. Tell me when you're gonna recognize that. Let me know. Holla. Feel me? And if not, well then I don't care what you're talking about, right? Exactly. Because y'all ain't talking about none of you. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, God gonna keep on teaching lessons to folks who don't want to believe and don't want to believe in the higher power that actually exists and don't want to believe in truth and standing up for what's right. Feel me? That's all y'all want to do: complain and whine and make phone calls all the time in a coward energy. It's crazy, man. And act like people ain't supposed to feel some way. This is a free country. We're gonna do what we want right in front of you, whether you like it or not. So like I said, end of the day, man, we're gonna keep on getting our dough. Right? My business succeeded, but did yours? Like I said, all these folks, that's what they do. They brainwashed by the government. They want to hold others back and think we all don't have freedom. I got freedom in my country. I'm gonna exercise it right in front of y'all every day. Every day. You feel me? So get used to it and get used to me. I ain't going nowhere, little Wody. So like I said, everything I predicted, go ahead and acknowledge reality, Mr. Wolf, and now you don't have a choice. You feel me? And like I said, you don't got a pot to you know what, and you ain't got nothing. And I got it all. And barely starting, barely trying. You know what I mean? They be talking about let stuff go. I'm willing to let everything go to get more. Anytime. I do whatever God tells me. I ain't worried about material possessions. I mean, I ain't worried about none of that. What I have is minute right now compared to what God gonna bless me with. I already know that. I'll let anything go. I don't care about that. I don't care about the things y'all talk about. I don't care about labels. I don't care about being homeless. I don't care about none of that. I care about whatever blessing God give me. I'm gonna do and listen to Him, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get to my blessings and listen to God and follow the instruction of God. My blessings are coming in divine timing from God. I don't have to do nothing but listen. All right. Talk to you in a minute.